such a cute feature of being a man.
What?
Not talked about enough.
Nobody talks about hard-ons.
Your dick just gets hard.
Oh my God! When I was little, we're here with Sabrina Jalees. Welcome to the Endless Honeymoon Podcast.
What's up? I got a hard-on.
It won't end.
What did you think a boner was when you were little? Because when someone would say he has a boner, I thought it meant it was like a defunct penis that always stuck out.
Oh, like what, a boner?
I thought it was, straight up.
I didn't know it was coming from arousal.
You thought it was
Really?
broken? You thought it meant broken dick?
I thought he had like a defect.
Whoa, like a boner of a dick.
I still am not 100% sure what it is. If you could clarify, Moshe. Could you mind letting me touch your boner?
Yeah, it's
Do
kind
you
of the
still
most...
get boners sometimes in public?
Of course.
Yeah.
You do?
In public?
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
Ew.
That
You're
is
saying
so...
you're walking around getting a boner?
What a fucking...
Natasha, acting like that chair isn't completely wet the second I sat down.
I know, like a sponge,
like
dude.
a snail.
Like a snaily sponge.
I hate myself
We love
for
it.
saying snail.
By the way, Sabrina, you're going to be shocked to know that's not the first snail to Pussy Juice reference on the Endless Honeymoon podcast.
No, Beth Stelling.
She blazed the trail.
Us a picture of a snail with its wet ass
It's
trail.
a perfect way to say it. Blaze the trail.
But wait, is that the same escargot? Is that
She
the same
walks
snail?
so you could squirt. What?
Is escargot the snail that does that with the big
it's
trail
just snails.
of cum?
I mean,
Look.
it's not cum when it's a snail, Natasha.
It is perfect though.
Snails?
The snail trail is what you're if my pussy was aroused and I did sort of just kind of
Get down somehow?
crab walked, but with my pussy on the
it's
floor
up like
across the studio, it would look like a snail.
What a situation that would be where you were aroused enough to be wet, but then somehow made the decision to walk like that. How could we get there?
I think like just one shot and 30 minutes into this podcast. However could we get there?
We're
$20?
almost there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, so Moshe, clarify though. Like, are you at a random place getting a
blowjob? Yeah, I'm at a random. I'll be at a random alley in Watts.
No, but are you like in a grocery store and you see someone?
It's more rare now that I'm a fully grown man and my hormones are a little bit under control.
And what does more rare mean in terms of like in a week?
Like that I will get aroused out of nowhere. I mean, if I take a nap, it'll happen. You know, I'll maybe have an erotic dream or something. I definitely wake up every morning on rock, as we say, or bricked up, as the young people say.
You
Oh yeah, I'm bricked up. Yeah, do you know about bricked up?
No.
It's what young people say boners are. Bricked up. You got bricked up. Yeah.
No, young people.
Do you kind of it feels like it's like a way of getting in touch with your sexual side, that your body gives you actually like a physical, like now this thing is like thumbs up, you're aroused. That's kind of cool. I would be down for my pussy to get firm.
I'm confused. I would be down with that too.
If my pussy got bricked up.
I'm confused. I have a question for the ladies.
Please.
When you are in public or wherever and you become aroused, are you aware that you are wet?
Well, I personally can speak for myself. When I become aroused, it's more intellectual first.
Yeah, but I'm not talking
She
about
starts
that
reading
part.
books.
I could speak for myself. It's mostly a jazz-related
You're like,
experience.
Natasha's bricked up. She's like,
Could you play Handel's Messiah, please?
Not as animalistic as you
I
two.
get
no,
that.
but could someone play Handel's Messiah? That's what Handel's Messiah is?
No.
Okay, real quick. Shauna and I, one of our first inside jokes was, hee hee ha ha.
That's
hee,
it.
Hee, ha, ha. And that's what we would do when people were acting like nightmares. We'd be like, hee hee ha ha. You're like, oh, that lady over there's a little hee hee ha ha.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I do.
They say that couples that stay together, one of the main symbols of a couple that's going to make it is if they have an internal language, a language that makes no sense to anyone else. Things like hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee ha ha. Yeah.
We got stuff like that, Tosh. We got stuff
Yeah,
like that.
well, you're funny. I married someone very funny.
So did I.
Could have.
So did Shauna. So did you.
You know, Shauna's really funny too. We were watching The Hunting Wives, and she kept calling Malin Ackerman's character the Hungry Hippo. She's like, "Here comes Hungry Hippo," because she's so horny for everyone.
I never got an answer to my question. Does a woman know?
Does a woman know when she's horny? Yeah.
No,
she
not
gets
horny.
Wet.
Does she? I'm asking about a physical thing, because what you're saying is the boner is a physical totem of your arousal. You go, oh, I know when I'm
I have
hard.
a literal totem
I
in
know
my
you know when
pants.
you're aroused, but do you know when you're wet?
Yeah, because you're like, did I piss my pants?
Oh, it's like that.
No, Hungry Hippo just came.
Malin's
I
here.
just became Hungry Hippo.
But can I, also, though, you can also drip from your pussy just because it's time for you to
Catch a baby.
To catch a baby. Like
can
that is the
also-
thing you were looking for, that viscous.
That's called egg white season.
Egg white season.
Egg white season.
It is literally
low
called
carb,
that.
egg white,
That's West-
Atkins diet,
That's what they call
pussy season.
It's West Hollywood brunch season.
That's right. It's a West Hollywood brunch
It's
today.
a West Hollywood scramble down there.
Listen,
Yes.
it is extremely hard to get pregnant, as we all know. And when
Not
I was
really.
Not
well,
for an
when you're
18-year-old.
older,
No, I'm kidding. I miscarried at 3.5 months, and I won't stop talking about it.
well, and I won't stop talking.
I refuse.
And I won't stop
And
talking
that
about
does remind me of my miscarriage, which happened to me.
No, but I will say I put this in my book because I read this and I didn't even know that. I forget the name of the book, but it's in
it.
my
It's called
book.
The World Deserves My Children.
No, I forgot the name of the book that it said, but it said because men are so embarrassed by it, women don't really know, but there's truly only 2 days a year or 2 days a month that a girl can get pregnant, and you have to stick your fingers up your pussy and check that egg white out. And like,
Or if you're really in that season, you put your hand below and it just goes,
And it's a whole egg.
and you go, all right, I guess it's
Breakfast.
time. Thanks, Lydia.
but I think we've been embarrassed to talk about it. Like, we're just like, oh, I hope that this app tells me the day. It's like, no, you have to like.
when it is like a egg white down there, that's when you put the jizz in.
But do you know, by the
Oh,
way,
right. If you're going to get inseminated, which I also
Yeah.
did.
you know that, by
Didn't
the
work.
way,
Yes, son.
the boner doesn't, it's similar. I mean, I would say there's more of a correlation between having an erection and being aroused, but it's not necessarily connected. Like when I wake up in the morning with a boner, I'm not aroused. I'm physically, that's a thing it's called, I made up a term for it. I call it morning wood.
Yeah.
I made that up.
Now, if I were you,
Yeah.
16 years into my relationship, I would never say that. If I had morning wood, I'd be like, it's
you.
all you, girl. Look at what you do to me with that crazy pajama head.
With those decade-old silk pajamas.
Get that breath over here again. Get that, blow on my dick.
That reminds me, my pajamas that Moshe is referencing that I still wear every day
I love them.
are hand-me-downs from your wife.
That's right.
Interesting.
And that reminds me, my wife and I suffered a miscarriage. In my body, of course, as well as hers.
Wait, that happens to people?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
By the way, I don't want to like toot your horn revolutionarily.
Literally the noise I made when they took the dead baby out of me.
But there is.
Can you tell how comedians deal with the dark things that happen
No,
to them?
but I was gonna say like there.
Who were you talking to just then?
The ether.
The listeners.
Public.
But I was gonna say like what you're talking about. Oh, we're too embarrassed to talk about it. That's the main thing people talk about with miscarriage. Like almost all women attempting to get pregnant suffer some form of struggle up to and including miscarriage. And the fact that you're on stage, like, I don't think you don't even make light of it, but you infuse humor, which is who you are, into it, is like a powerful revolutionary act or whatever.
To me, I feel like any of the things that I really love about my act or anyone else's act, it's generally stuff that there is a world where you're embarrassed about it or sad about it. And then you start talking about it and connecting and realizing that it's actually an empowering thing. And that's like the good juice.
There was this bit from my first special about this fight that I got into. A physical fight. It was like the last adult fight I had.
And you're like, see, bros, all of us commit domestic violence.
No, it was with a man. But I remember my first reaction after getting into the fight was I was like, I'm never gonna tell anybody what happened tonight. I'm gonna go to my apartment. I was so embarrassed and ashamed. And then
because you knew you shouldn't have done it.
It was just very embarrassing.
It was beneath you.
It was beneath me. It was humiliating. You know, that's part of the bit. Actually, is that the crux of the bit is you can't win an adult fight because even if you win, you're still a loser. You know.
Yeah.
But I then, when I turned it into a bit, it became like my favorite bit. And it's sort of what you're talking about. It's like this AA speaker, I've said this before, but this AA speaker, Cliff Roach, used to say, nothing you laugh at will you ever be embarrassed of again or ever be ashamed of again. And I think there's power to that for sure.
So we're incredible. And
Yeah, I
if
guess
you want
we're
to talk to that
artists.
person that doesn't know comedy again and just be like, maybe you should tell a joke.
I'll do that.
Tell them. Tell the public.
The public.
You know, I used to take a clowning class in acting school.
Would
Yeah.
love to see footage of it.
I would too.
And they would call it the public.
Really?
Yeah, that's like what the old version of it is. So you
No.
were right about that. The
It was-
public.
They
And-
used to pronounce it public?
Yes, and we were like, that sounds bad. We should not say that. And the clowning teacher.
And that was about anyone that wasn't doing clown.
Yeah, the
Yes, well,
gross public.
Yes, and that is the woman who told me I should be a character actress, and I'm very happy that she told me that.
What does that even mean? Am I a character actress?
Well, it was also like the 90s, so I don't know what it meant.
Mean? It means you're
obviously
not.
I know I'm not actress hard-is.
Well, you know how like who's like.
What does it mean?
All right, you know that woman Jennifer Garner?
Mm-hmm.
She always plays herself.
Right.
She always plays this like a version of herself in every single movie, and that's why you don't see her with like a glass
I never
eye.
would think of Jennifer Garner as the classic character actress.
No,
she's not. She's the opposite. She's saying she's the opposite. She's a leading woman.
Do you know?
She always
Tom Cruise, Brad
my
Pitt.
God.
These are not character actors. These are people that
these
are
are
playing
just
themselves.
people
Always playing
who
themselves.
play themselves. Like,
Oh my God.
I've never.
we don't get cast to
I'm
play
not a
ourselves.
character actor.
No, you.
Yeah, you are.
I am?
Yeah.
I really do feel like I'm always playing myself though.
Yeah, maybe you.
They put me in different clothes.
Maybe she isn't. Maybe
But
you're
no,
like you're gonna
but
be.
I've played characters.
Mm-hmm. Like.
I played a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I played
What a character.
I played an annoying lesbian.
Okay, that's yourself though. We're getting back to the original.
You know what I always get cast in? I always get cast in like, you want to fuck? Follow me. I'll teach you exactly what's up.
Oh, like a horny older lesbian?
I'm like the wingman. I'm like, you want to know how to do sex? Just come on over. We got to go get the girls.
it's
which
like
is like
the friend. You're the friend.
Wingman.
I'm the sex friend.
You know, it actually is weird because it's like you're making a distinction saying that a non-character actor is somebody that always plays themselves. But you're right, Sabrina. It's not like you're not like doing like a witch. You're doing your personality on camera. I think what it means is that you're not the straight woman lead.
You're not the lead as the character actor.
But it's more than that because
I'm definitely a character actor.
It's more than that because you can be not the lead and not be like Paul Giamatti. Is he a character actor?
Yes.
Yeah. What does
But
it
now
mean?
he's the lead.
What the fuck? Honestly, what does it mean?
It just means they play characters instead of themselves. It's not that complicated.
Natasha's mad because she really felt like she had something sorted out when someone said that she was a character actor, and now she's like, wait, what does it mean?
Hold
Well,
on.
no, it's all right. I always get kind of cast as an unhinged lady.
Yeah, right.
You know, or like I'm always playing someone a little more evil than I am, or a little more crazy than I am. I'm not
Yes.
like the down to earth, like, you know, just like the person who's just like probably
The lead.
The lead, yeah.
Yeah.
The lead is kind of boring. Are you about
Okay, you
to
gotta
do
tell
something?
me if you're gonna take pics.
I'm not taking pics. I'm asking
Oh,
Chat GPT, what is a character actor?
that is a modern day social crisis when someone looks like they're taking your picture and you're like, and they're like, I'm Googling how to get out of this conversation with you.
A character actor is an actor who specializes in playing distinctive, unusual, or supporting roles, often with strong personality traits, quirks, or appearances that set them apart from leading roles.
Yeah, but what if they're always doing the exact same one?
That's interesting.
AI don't know that. That's why you shouldn't ask AI. This is a problem of our time.
Okay.
Moshe acts like AI lives with us. He's
Boys
just
like
"Let me-"
AI, girls don't.
It's so
but young
annoying.
people-
And I'm boy girl,
And
so
yeah,
I like
so what do you-
AI, and
Oh,
I see
you
the
like
girl's
it.
point.
But
I do think that it's troubling how much water bottles we're using on it. From that, like that's what I'm reading is that it's,
Right.
and I have a solution.
Wait, what do
Yeah.
you mean water bottles? I don't know about this.
Like every time you ask it a question, it needs water to cool down the machines to like power the AI.
What?
it's bad for
Here's
the
the
environment.
thing, but here's
Very
the
bad.
thing. Here's the thing. We got all this water we're using. Why are we using fresh water? Let's use piss.
Oh, that's
Chat
smart.
PPP. Chat
That's
PPP.
smart. Wow.
Cool it down with piss. Why wouldn't we?
That's
Sure, it's
brilliant.
stinky. Put it somewhere far away.
Wow.
With
Not
stinky
not
Chat
seawater.
PPP.
Not seawater. We're doing piss.
Look, the people backstage are like, "This is it. This is it."
We got-
Don't steal my idea.
And by the way, Sabrina, it's not cool of you to let our listeners know that we have a huge backstage audience.
There's like 19
yeah,
people.
There's so many
There's
backstage.
charts. There's graphs.
Okay, Sabrina, what is something that you, because like Moshe will ask it moral questions. He'll ask it like any.
Oh, this is what I'm using it for. Poems. Oh my God. My in-laws framed my welcome poem. It wasn't mine.
You're
it
like,
was Chat GPT's.
write
I
a
told my
poem?
mother-in-law, this is from robots.
Wait,
and she still is writing me being like, people came over and read the poem you wrote me and it's absolutely
Stop.
beautiful.
You're a writer.
I don't need to spend all this time rhyming.
Poems don't have to rhyme.
They should if they, you know what? Poems should rhyme.
Okay.
If they don't rhyme, they better be so fucking profound
She's
that
right.
my
I'm with her on
pussy
this.
is snailing, dog. My pussy better be trailing if you're not rhyming.
Wait, so What's the prompt? A poem in the style of
Literally, I
Me.
just say, my in-laws are visiting. One of them's Irish. The other one was in the Navy. They're coming for 7 days. They're staying in a house by
my
a beautiful
God.
pine tree. They're going to have fun with Wolfie and Rowan. The most gorgeous poems they write. Literally, write a poem about this podcast.
I'm about to.
Yeah,
You
you're
think
sitting
I'm not?
with Sabrina Jalees, who's looking beautiful in this yellow open shirt.
and Natasha Leggero, who looks like a 70s kitchen.
Hold on.
These girls got me bricked up. Chat GPT is going to love that.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
It's about to happen.
Okay.
Wait, that's so funny that your prompt go-to is poems.
Write me a poem about this, and I'm telling you, and then this is what you
Poetry's
do.
hard.
You want to hit it out of the park with your in-laws? Build a border around it. And then I want you to build a border around the poem, put the poem in the center, and make the border themed to what the poem is.
All right, I got you guys. You guys
You
ready?
mean like actual decorative, and then you printed it out at the color printer.
And like you don't have to even spend time with them during the visit. I'm kidding.
I'm ready.
I'm kidding.
I'm ready.
Oh my God, I have to do this.
Sabrina Jalees slides in, radiant, slick, dripping with wit and that snail chic tick. A glisten of glam, a glimmer, a glide. She laughs like a wave with the moon on its side. Natasha arrives like a lace-clothed delight, a tablecloth queen in ruffles of white, sharp as a quip and dressed to disarm, a tea party menace with old Hollywood charm.
Yeah.
One glows with dew, the other with thread, both tossing punchlines like loaves of fresh bread.
Oh.
And you in the middle, the host of this mess, trying to wrangle comedic excess. So raise up the mic, let chaos ensue. The glam is absurd, but the laughter is true.
Like, come on,
I mean,
robots.
He kind of read me.
I give up.
It's like, that's
Let's
good.
quit.
That's
But then
good.
what is it? Tell me in 5 years what happens. Like, are they still going to be like our servants? Are they still going to be writing us poems? Are they going to be talking back?
That part, I'm just like, there's so many things of like what happens in 5 years with this political, all this stuff. It's like,
What's political? What's happening politically?
everything's going so well. I'm just worried
Oh,
it's
right.
going to be perfect.
It's not gonna. It's all gonna. There's gonna be nothing more to do.
Our kids
know-
need to have some, something to fight against.
I read this quote in Ireland, which I was there for 3 weeks, so ask me anything. Bad times make good men. Good men make bad times. Bad times make good men, and good men make bad times. The cycle
What are you
continues.
talking about? No, the quote goes:
Oh, what is it?
"Hard times,
Hard times. Yes.
make hard men.
Can anyone-
Hard men make soft times. Soft times make soft men. Soft men, or something like that. Wait, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's hard times.
Shocking for you to know the real quote. I've said this to 8 or 9 people. They've been like, that's incredible.
Hard times make hard men. Hard men make good times.
By the way,
good times make soft
Moshe-
men.
I like hers better.
Soft
Moshe
men
fully
make
has
hard times.
boner throughout. Hard times make hard men. Make hard times make soft men.
Hot thoughts make snail trails. That's how it
Yes.
goes.
No, I
Hot
like
thoughts
this
make
though.
snail trails. Snail trails make bad men. Bad men
That's
get
right.
hard trails.
That's sort of true, actually.
Yes.
What you're saying, there's a truth to it.
Look, when I spit rhymes, I never lie.
That kind of blew me away.
That poem? It's disturbing. It's incredibly disturbing.
I have an exercise for us to do right now.
Yeah.
To the rhythm of that poem, close your eyes and just try to be AI.
Oh, try to do it that quickly?
Try to do it that quickly.
It's not possible.
And it's about, and for you,
That's not cool.
it's really cool.
Okay.
Do you want to, you want me to go first?
Okay, you go first.
Okay, yeah. So give me a topic.
I think, shouldn't it be the same topic?
Well, I'll just do this. No.
Okay.
You ready? Give me a topic.
The way your wife dresses you and the way you wish you could dress instead.
Good wife, make good clothes. Good wife, take good clothes. Good clothes go on good wife. Good wife, look good today.
No rhyming happened yet. Not zero rhyming.
That's
her
why
point.
that's for AI.
Okay.
I'm not as good as AI,
Okay.
but I'm trying
you haven't
to,
rhymed once.
Oh fuck. Okay, you want it rhyming? Okay. Good wife, give good clothes. Other one, bread loaves. Other
You're
one,
just
go
taking
bread.
AI's rhymes.
Put it on my good face. Do not make me disgrace. I am a good girl. You make me good pearls. I put on
Good
good
pearls.
pearls. You have the whole world because of me.
There you go.
I'm also good.
Yo,
Oh, you were
you
a
only
rapper.
get
You
one
wanted to
shot.
be a
Do
rapper.
not give a chance to blow because opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
You better put the clothes on your body the moment she gives it. You
Yeah.
better
Wait,
never
Wait, is
let
this
it
a real
go.
song?
Yeah, you get an email with a
Natasha-
snail trail.
Is
this a real
Hollywood
song?
over here?
You know, but
know the word.
it's
Is
a
this a
very
real
famous song.
Has this been done before?
Do you
I
know this
didn't
song?
recognize
Tosh, maybe this you'll get this one. Hello, Dolly. This is Louis. Dolly. She's like, oh, now that's a real song.
Now we're talking. Now
You've
we're cooking
never
with gas.
heard that song?
Well, maybe with both of you going at the same time.
It doesn't usually go like that. That is
No,
fair.
it doesn't.
It's not usually us.
It's Eminem.
Yeah, and it's the
from
most
Eminem.
famous
I
song maybe ever.
famously can't stand him.
Mm.
Don't like Eminem.
This guy? Isn't that
Not
the
my
premise of this
type of
podcast?
music. I didn't like his vibe. I didn't like
What
how
about when he
serious
fingered
he was.
Brittany Murphy in the factory?
That was hot. That is
no
a
one
hot.
can disagree
Hey,
with
guess
that.
what? Bricked up.
Bricked up
During that scene.
Oh, anyone's bricked
You
up.
snailed down, right?
That's the way we'll test whether AI is human or not. If an AI is not bricked up when they see that fingering scene in the factory, then they're
That was a hot scene. I got bricked up. You got snailed down.
I
mean, that was
didn't
a
go
good-
Yeah.
because I'm not a fan.
It's a good
of
movie.
Eminem. I know, but I don't. I was opposed to Eminem.
I get it. He's just he's rapping about putting his wife in a trunk and killing her.
Not these days.
Not these days.
Now he's a part of the resistance.
Now he's part of the
Wait,
resistance.
is he all right?
No, the resistance.
he's
Oh, he
all
is?
He's
left.
a Pelosi Democrat.
He has a song with Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
I think he's hot now. Like I just
It goes,
didn't
"Hello,
appreciate it then.
Dolly."
You know what, you guys? I'll see you at
Next
some point.
Tuesday.
And
What are
you'll-
we doing here? Should we do it?
Here's what I want to tell you guys.
Are we recording this yet?
No, we haven't
You
started.
guys are gonna be like, Natasha, I'm having second thoughts about technology. How do we get? Because I always had this thing in my head where I was like, okay, there's gonna be a time where you have to choose. Do you want to be tech or are you going to go to the other side? And I always have that thing. And the last time I had that thought, I was like, oh, it's here. It's time for me to choose.
This feels like
And-
sci-fi. I feel like I'm watching a sci-fi movie and
And
I
I
left the room to get a
chose-
snack.
I swear to God, Natasha.
I'm so nervous if I have to answer first.
I swear to God, Natasha, I'm not kidding. Natasha thinks she was the first person to have skepticism about technology.
No, I don't.
She thinks she came
no,
up with that.
I don't. I'm just saying I don't. I'm not on Instagram. I'm a little already very removed from
Above
it. And
it.
I stopped having the
Above it.
About 2 years ago, I stopped having the urge. Sorry.
She's getting poisoned by Chat GPT.
Zuckerberg sent a dart.
2 years ago, I think after COVID, because I still had it in COVID, I remember it. It's a distinct feeling. I lost the feeling to want to put my public life up, like my personal life. I want to do my comedy life, but I don't want to put my
Yes.
personal life up
I'm
there.
like the opposite. I just
Yeah.
want my personal. I just want to have like an album that I can be like, when I'm playing pickleball with someone I don't know, I'm like, check out my life, look at my kids, look at my.
You
kiddos."
why don't
You
you get a
guys have-
Finsta? Do you have a Finsta? Do you know what a Finsta is,
No, because
Natasha?
I'm also proud of my family. I feel like also there's not a lot of gay families, so
And you're
maybe
great,
maybe
like,
that's like a
modeling.
fake thing that I'm like using that as an excuse.
Uh-huh.
But also, you love it. And both of you, I think, have the brains. And sometimes it's about resilience and also your personality type.
But let's not put it out there that for people that are sharing everything about themselves online, that's some
That's
sort
brave.
of cool, brave, resilient
No,
thing. 'Cause
I
there's,
hear
there's
you.
embarrassing versions of it. I'm trying. I used to post my workouts,
Oh,
and now I'm
that's
like,
embarrassing.
I'm not. It's so embarrassing. Yeah.
You know what's sad?
That's cute, though. You
it's
were proud
cute.
of
No,
it.
I needed something. What I needed was for everyone to be like, get
You
it.
got it,
But
girl.
Yeah.
now I'm like, now when I see other people doing it and I'm not doing it, I'm like, what a loser.
You know what's an embarrassing?
Just kidding. I used to be you. Hello, Dolly.
You know what's
We're
a
the
sad moment?
same.
It's a sad moment when you have a comedy friend who is cool IRL,
Mm-hmm.
and then you watch their online thing become cringe, and they can't. It's usually commensurate with success.
Yes.
And so they can't see it because everybody around them is like, "That's cool," and it's
Yeah.
working. It actually works. You see the
Yes.
numbers plink up, and
Yeah.
you go, "But you're lame. How can you, the comedic brilliance that you are, not see the lame?"
Yeah.
We're probably thinking they're the same people.
are complex.
People are complex.
like
People are
most-
complex. When you're front-facing camera and talking to it a lot, you got to know you're almost like swimming with sharks. You
Yeah.
got to be like, this is dangerous.
the lame zone's coming.
Yes, the lame zone is so
Yep.
close. It's so hard to escape unless you're like, I'm collecting money for, it's like unless you're doing something for charity. If you're doing that to be like, here's what I was just thinking today.
Can I
It's
add
like,
something though?
Uh-oh.
Even the charity thing can be a little cringe sometimes. Like there's a way to
If
do
you're
it.
successfully doing something good, then I get it.
No, I'm just saying sometimes the charity itself even though the charity is good and you should be doing the charity,
Yes.
the self-congratulatory nature of the way
Yes.
people solicit for charity, even that can become cringe.
If you're doing charity front facing, then you're swimming with just some piranhas.
Oh, yeah.
So watch your toes.
With
if you're
leopard sharks.
front facing and you're just like kind of like talking, there's a shark in the room
Yeah.
and you have to watch out.
Yeah, I don't even consume it that much, but
she doesn't even know what Instagram is. She
No,
doesn't know what a
no.
camera is.
But let me just say, like, in terms of constitution, like Moshe can watch like the darkest thing right before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
Shauna
know,
loves it.
And
Shauna's
I'm
If
just
it's
dark.
not like a missing woman before bed, she can't sleep.
Yeah. I'll go right to bed. I'll go right to bed like, oh wow, that was so horrible.
But I'm just saying, everyone's like, your mind's built different. Like, you're
Yes.
able to handle different things. And I don't know. I just feel like the onslaught of it, there's something
Yeah, I
about
hear you.
it.
You don't like darkness?
I like it, but I don't like it before bed, and I don't like it in
It'll
the same
haunt
way.
you.
Yeah, it'll haunt me.
Can
And
I
I'm
ask you-
so I'm like my problem. I'm just starting to get rid of it. If I see someone that's troubled in the streets, I will look too much, and I will I'll let it all in. I'll like zoom in and be like, well, how'd she get that cut? Hey, what is it about that man? And that man seems very controlling, and it's like, yeah, everybody's troubled out there.
You like sucking in their trauma,
Yes,
kind of.
yeah, but I
Gotcha.
need to stop that. I need to keep my eyes on
What if-
my own.
What do therapists do? They have to take in.
I know.
So
Well, there are people
much.
like me and Shauna probably where they can do it and then be like, okay, thanks, that was a good session, and just move
Yeah.
on.
'Cause you don't know what someone's gonna lay on you, and like it can be intense.
I do like for my friends to tell me all their troubles, so please don't stop. Everybody,
yeah.
if you're my friend, please, I only want to hear. Literally, when I'm catching up with friends, I'm like, you wake up at 3 a.m, you're panicked. What is it about? That's a great place to start, right?
What's yours?
3 a.m, wake up in the middle of the night. I've been writing this movie for a long time, and sometimes I feel insecure about how long I've been writing it for, but not anymore. but like sometimes I feel like a little, what's it called? Imposter syndrome
Okay.
with it.
Natasha?
Like losing my child.
Oh, that's different than a movie not being done.
Well,
Mamma
well, no,
mia.
you're saying. I
Mamma
don't
mia.
typically wake up from a bad dream. I
No,
guess.
you
I-
wait. No, it's like I wake up and it's like
Your-
this is
your
what needs to
mind's
happen in
spinning.
my life. Your mind's like sometimes I'll also like start calculating money. I'll be like, okay, that's there, that's
Yeah.
over there, and then that goes there.
I will do a minor death or and irrelevance. Those are the things. I
okay.
spin on my impending death.
Yeah.
Never think about our child's death. Actually, it's a much more
Ooh.
it's not because I'm better. It's more selfish. It's like I won't exist someday. That'll get me into a like
Tizzy.
upright position. I can't sleep quick. And then
And then you're like front facing. You're like, there's no business like show business.
well, they're connected because the other
Show
one
coming up.
the other one is like, oh, I'm getting older. I'll be irrelevant. People won't care. My career. Where is it? Who am I? Those are my two. Those are my
Yeah.
two.
Well, none of us are going to have to worry about any of that. Your movie's getting
I'm
greenlit. My child's going to outlive me.
I'm
and
going to
you
die.
are as relevant as ever, honey.
But what about my death?
That's going to happen.
That part I don't like. I don't like that.
You won't know
I
it.
know dying is so sad, and
It's the rawest deal, isn't it? It's the rawest deal.
you know, we should just invent like a religion for pretty agnostic or
Mm-hmm.
like, just generally the level of spirituality of people that we know. And we should invent this amazing thing that happens after death. And that's the only buy-in.
No, but this is
you
the-
keep all of your philosophies. You believe in the universe.
But
and
we're
then-
all going to be hanging out after
This is
death.
the whole problem.
Wait, that's Mormonism.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the whole problem with progressivism and religion. Because I'm a Jew. and-
Okay. I didn't nail it.
no, I'm just saying. No,
Throwing out ideas
think about
to fix
this all
your
the time.
problem.
I'm Jewish, and I go to these progressive
This
temples.
is everything wrong with the business.
No, I'm
Okay.
Jewish. I go to these progressive temples,
Yeah.
and they're really nice, but they never have the growth rate or the fervor of the Orthodox temples. And the same thing's true with like progressive Christianity, and the same thing's true. The problem is
Yeah.
the people that you're describing, they can't fundamentally buy in to the thing that makes people join a religion en masse. Like the minute you get to progressive,
What's
and then you
en
go
masse?
like
Oh,
in
in lots
large
of people,
numbers,
yeah.
because the minute you get to the progressive person, you go, and after you die, the thing that we're all the most afraid of, it's not true. There's actually a beautiful, comfortable waiting room where all your dreams come true. All the progressive people go, nah, that sounds like bullshit. And so
Yeah.
that you can never get a broad base of religion.
With that sort of.
With
But you
that
guys,
demographic.
it's not about where you go and what it is.
It's-
That's the whole thing you have to get over.
It's about the idea that your biggest terror, the biggest terror of existence, doesn't actually exist. That's my big problem with the buy-in on an afterlife. Is like, you mean how convenient that the one thing everybody's the most afraid of in the world, it's actually not true. Everything's fine. You'll never die. You don't go anywhere. I'm just like, I can't quite buy that.
It's just life is a dream, and we're in your dream, and you guys are in my dream, and I'm in your dream, and
then what?
And
what
you're just creating. I don't know, but who cares? That's not
all
that's
we
not
know
the
for
part
sure. You know what you will find on Moss?
Yeah.
Snails, baby.
Snail trails.
All right, we should take.
You'll find a couple
Moshe.
snails on Moss.
I'd
Let's
love
do
to figure out how to cure your fear of death.
I would love it too. I would love to be one of these people that's
look, I'm
You
going
got
to
any other options?
I'm going to Hoffman Institute.
Oh,
Whether they
right.
want to give me a little discount for mentioning it, I know I'm going to get cured.
And I would say this to the Hoffman Institute. I'm very curious, and if you would give me a discount, I would go. It's very expensive, and I need a discount before I decide to do it. So there you go.
Oprah
I think
just
the way
does-
I asked for a discount was a little more likable.
You're already committed too.
I know. They already have my money.
Well, everyone says it changes their life.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Not everyone, but
do
the
you know
people.
what I'm going to be like when I come back after Hoffman?
Just chill.
Your
Wow.
character,
I'm
Yeah, the
just gonna
character of
be asleep. I'll
chill
be
person.
asleep. I'll be asleep on this chair, and then all of a sudden I'll wake up and say the most incredible thing, and you guys, everybody in the back, the 19 people, will be like, "Grab that, put it in a meme.
Do you ever?
Put it in a meme."
But what if you're like really boring? What if you get solved and you're like,
This
I'm
is
good.
what comics always think with
I know.
healing.
I
It's like,
know.
I can't go to therapy. I won't be hilarious. And it's like, how about your life sucks and you might get funnier? Your personal life is awful. You have the same 7 minutes that you're holding. Just parrot the 7 minutes if you feel like you.
I do think that about my ADHD is that if I medicate it, it could slow down the like quickfire synapses that I've got and make it so that I'm not as good on off the cuff.
what do you think of that?
I think that's not real. I think that if you cured it, it would almost be like you were like honing it. You would probably have like when you're playing a sport and you're in the flow state, I feel like that would happen.
Whoa.
It's funny because
have you highly considered medication?
Well, after you've been harping on me about it for the last 7 years,
Natasha plays the harp. Ladies and gentlemen, and theys and thems, Natasha Leggero.
All right, let's do a call. Yes, I've considered it. But my real problem is Adderall. It's meth, and that scares me. It's
There's other
amphetamine.
ones though.
But that's the one I would want to do.
Why?
Because SSRIs change your actual brain chemistry, and that actually scares me. I've done that as a young person. It made me feel really awful and toxic. Apparently, Adderall, you take it and you get results instantly. You feel whether or not it's working instantly. But then my anxiety becomes, and also if it doesn't work, you can stop taking it and it goes away. It doesn't alter your brain chemistry in the way that SSRIs do. Not that I'm saying people shouldn't take SSRIs. For me, it's a little bit scary.
I am definitely ADHD, and I have Adderall prescription, but I don't take it unless I have something I need to conquer. So about, I'd say like once every month or two,
Yeah.
I'll take one.
And finish.
And then just because I can't stop calling back to, hello, Dolly. Hello. It does dial you in. You do feel hello, Dolly on it.
All right.
But
Maybe I'll do it. Should I do
It's
it?
kind of like,
I have a friend who has ADD, and she has that same prescription, and we would take it to write.
yeah.
And I loved it, but that doesn't mean that.
Are you
you could
talking about me?
No.
By the way, you
I
could
just admitted it.
But you could also literally buy crystal meth and snort it, and the same thing would happen.
I don't think we should talk about how we do that.
Okay. All right, we got to call it. But it's true.
Well, maybe you should get on Adderall so I could use it
well-
once every 6 weeks. To
You think
finish
I'm
a
going to just give you...
project.
This is like when I started taking nicotine pods. She's like, will you get me some nicotine gum? I go, you don't smoke. You're not trying to... She's like, yeah, but it feels good.
She's trying to scale up into the problem.
All right. Who do we got on the line? Sam in L.A.
Sam.
Good old Sam.
Good old Sam.
Hey, honeymooners. Summer means vacations, outdoor adventures, and longer days, but also less time spent cooking healthy meals at home. If you want quick solutions with fresh, protein-rich meals, Tempo has your back. With meals ready in just 3 minutes, you can fuel your summer fun without sacrificing your health or valuable free time. Back to school season often brings a wave of busyness. I'm feeling it right now. I want to get back into that mode of, what's it called? Oh, my kid being at school. Yeah. And then I could maybe feed myself lunch. That sounds fun. Nice, microwave healthy, one person. I don't have to go shopping. I can't go grocery shopping anymore. I am over it. This is the convenient solution for quick, fresh, and mindful meals. You have to try Tempo. With over 20 options updated weekly, Tempo ensures you're fueled and focused, all in less time than it takes to find your kid's backpack. For a limited time, Tempo is offering our listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/honeymoon. That's tempomeals.com/honeymoon for, are you ready for this? 60% off your first box. tempomeals.com/honeymoon. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Hey honeymooners, as a lifelong hypochondriac, I am always worried that there's something going wrong with me, and I decided it was time to take a little control of that obsessive thought process and start getting some things checked out. And that's where Function came into the picture. It's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data most people never see and the insights to actually take action. They've got all these different biomarkers that they can test for, from your heart to your hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. And you can access their multi-region MRI programs and CT scans, and you can really get a vision of what's happening inside your body. It's why people like Dr. Andrew Huberman and Dr. Mark Hyman are all behind Function Health. And lab visits like this, if you were to do on your own, they'd cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. But this costs you $400 a year. Now, I know that can be a little intimidating to think about, but when you think about walking around feeling like you know what's going on inside your body, it seems worth it to me. But if it is too much for you, then listen, have I got a deal for you? The first 1,000 people to join using our link will get a $100 credit toward that membership. So visit www.functionhealth.com/honeymoon or use the gift code honeymoon100 at sign up to own your health.
Sam.
Hey.
Hey.
This is
Hi.
live?
Hello.
Yeah, it's live. Sam's right here.
Sam, do you have ADHD, OCD,
Or the Hoffman Institute.
or what's that thing where you don't think you're good enough?
Imposter
Or
syndrome.
imposter
Narcissism.
syndrome. Or
Imposter
narcissism or imposter syndrome.
All of the above.
You
got it all.
Yes, baby. We're talking to a real one.
We've got a live one.
We got a live one here.
Sam, what's up?
Yeah, no, I'm very, very familiar. How you doing? This
We're
is
great. We're great. You're great. We're excited to have you on.
Y'all look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank
Sabrina
you.
was
I
just
needed
questioning
that.
that, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
How can we help?
Well, my issue, I guess, or my question is, I've been dating someone for about the last 2 years, so we're, pretty in it at this point. Really crazy about each other.
Yeah.
And I'm an academic and kind of, just haven't always paid super close attention to my sartorial vibes,
Your
my
clothes?
style.
Definitely.
Not everyone knows that
clothing.
word.
You've definitely come to the right podcast.
Well, I think that's probably true. So
So you're saying
my partner
you're not into clothes.
I'm just saying, like, I want to be, like, I want to be, but I don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't have that.
I get it.
That gene, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. And she does?
That was a joke. Yeah, she does.
She does.
Oh, that was
the
a jeans joke? You're making a jeans joke right now with
Sorry.
Sydney Sweeney?
Sweeney.
Unbelievable. I didn't know we had a fucking eugenicist on the line.
So you love white people only.
Sam. Maybe a little too academic, huh? Have you heard about the scuttlebutt?
Too soon.
You've heard about the Sydney Sweeney controversy.
I have, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, she's good at fashion. You haven't really thought about fashion.
I haven't really done that yet. Yeah, and haven't figured it out. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so my partner is a aesthetically very advanced human being. She's a creative director and designer, and like went to school for that, and like visually is, she just like she sees things in a way that I don't.
I'm sure
Very
Moshe can
stylish
probably
person.
totally relate to that because you live with someone like that.
But I'm extremely well dressed, honey.
You sound like me.
Really?
Yeah, my wife is a wardrobe
I
stylist.
sound.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
who
true.
does?
But you've got such
My
style.
wife is a wardrobe because she dresses me.
Really? Were you busted
I think
before?
that I was like trying.
Well, okay, so then Sabrina, you could probably really help with this. So
Okay.
part of I keep getting in trouble because, like, on the one hand, I have said, repeatedly, like, yes, I'll just give this over to you. You
Yeah.
you dress me.
As you should.
You pick out the things, and nails it every time. It's, like I totally trust her on that. But then I keep kind of messing up. I keep buying things for myself that aren't
Yeah,
right,
that's
don't
you
work.
shouldn't do that. Don't do that. You
But
know
he
what you
wants
do?
to buy
And then
things for
she-
himself.
No, you know what? I'm 16 years in. I'll tell you.
Tell him the purse story too.
She might be pretending. Yeah, I'll tell the purse story too. But she might be pretending like she wants to see you like walk the walk. But guess what? She just gets it. What you do is you say, babe, maybe I was thinking sometime this weekend we go for brunch and then we could go to some stores. You could like get some stuff.
like
I've
this.
got like a clothing budget, but I want you to pick the stuff.
You're so good at it.
Totally.
You are the Barbie doll. She picks the clothes. She loves that. I've tried the other, and then years in, she will have basically made it impossible for you to fail with your closet. And then you'll be like, look, I picked something. And she'll be like, and that was not an impression of anyone other than me who picked something.
That's just a man. That just
and
sounded-
how
to me that-
dare you try to diagnose that?
That
That's
just
an
sounded like a man.
ADHD lesbian.
Well, okay,
Look, I picked something.
But I'm curious, is part of it that you don't want to hand over the complete reins of your style to your partner and you feel like a little bit like it's robbing something from you?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. It's like an agency question or kind of a
Yeah.
Well, that's how Moshe feels. Moshe's a great dresser, but I want to be completely in charge of the house and the decor. And he gets a little like, hey, I should have a say here too.
It's my house
You,
as
but
well.
you don't have the
Look,
same.
I am living your
Yes.
trauma.
Yes.
Well, so
she'll say things like, you should bow down to me. I'm not kidding. That's a quote.
No, only
That's a quote.
Only when it comes. Well, because listen, I'll walk into the room, same as Sabrina's wife,
That's
and
not my name. I'm kidding. It seemed like you were reaching.
Sabrina?
Sabrina's wife, same thing. Like you just get the interior is not the same as being a good dresser.
This is the thing that
And
you...
like Moshe will be like, I don't see it, and
It's
then
not,
then I'll
yeah.
have it. Then I'll have it designed. He's like, oh, you're right, I didn't see it.
but this-
so why should I let him have a say in
But
it?
this is the thing that people like you and
People with
Shauna and your
vision.
partner, maybe I don't know how Shauna's vibe on this, don't get. When they are at a master level, they think, I'm at a master level, therefore you should like just sort of shut up and accept.
Yeah.
And the person is going,
Yes.
I acknowledge your mastery, but
I have no doubt that Shauna's on a crystal right now and did that to your microphone. Yeah. Shauna's like, dibbity dee, labada doo, shut the fuck up.
No, but it's true. I do acknowledge that you, when it comes to interior design, I don't even hold a thousandth of a candle to what you can do. But to say, therefore, I will not even weigh in on what my house looks like feels like a full robbery of any
you could have
agency.
two choices.
Why, you've never done that. You've never said, what do you think this or this?
The way I feel right now is like we're all factory workers and you're like looking at Jeff Bezos being like, I want fair wage. And I'm like, well, I do have to keep the job though. And I the hours are good. And this company's not going anywhere.
Oh,
but
I'm the revolutionary.
it would be nice to get a fair wage. I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
I turn to you.
It kind of works.
No, I turn to you. I go, Sabrina had some thoughts too. You're like, no, I like it here.
I just wanted it to be a little cooler. I feel hot.
All right. So, is the question any of that?
No, I think we're nailing it for him.
I think the question is like, just, do I appreciate the advice to just like, be like, okay, let's go out. Here's the budget. Let's go do it. And we do that. And she totally
Okay.
does that.
Yeah.
But then what happens is we'll like be in a store, and I'll like be trying stuff on and she's like, that looks great. That's really good. And I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's important
but
though.
I have to,
No, you shouldn't buy
That's
things
important.
that you don't
It
like.
is.
No, that's the negotiation. And
Totally.
that's where you get to be the factory worker that rises up against Jeff Bezos, is that you get to say, you're training her like AI and you're being like, just because you're looking at me and it feels good to you to look at me in this clothes, I don't like the way this clothes feel.
No, this is what happens with masters, actually, is that they're so often, and you do this with the house, and I'm sure Sean does this with the clothes.
Shauna's been
Shauna
nothing but
doesn't-
kind with me. She's been a wonderful person.
But Shauna is also like, she's better
no,
than
but
me
Shauna
at house
takes
stuff.
Shauna's so well dressed, but she takes big swings, and sometimes they're like, "This is awesome," and you're like, "It is awesome, but it's not me."
Well, Shauna does this for a living, and I think part of what I really like about the way she does it is that she does consider the way that I feel. She wants you to feel good, because unless you feel good wearing the clothes, then it's not going to look good.
I'm trying to find this person because this is what I was going to suggest. I have this person somewhere, but if you want a little of the agency back, there is a world in which you're in the best time in technology to be able to find there are online stylists that can like send you stuff where you could say.
But don't you think his new girlfriend's
of course
gonna be
she's
like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know,
a brand,
that's true, but
like
I
a
think that
brand
this is what
that
I
always
think. I
looks
think
good
that
on
what's
you.
not. I think. Oh, thank you.
Go to Hoffman, you toxic mess.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Okay, sorry. I think that the thing that's probably being not spoken is that moment when she's put something on you, she thinks it looks good. You're like, I don't love it.
Right.
And you guys are only 2 years in. Maybe you're like, and you know that you don't have the gut instinct that she does.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the moment that you massage a little bit and
Yeah.
you go, hey, like, I know you're better than this at this than me.
Yes.
But there's like, I want to still have a say. I want to feel good in the clothes. And I bet she'll respond to that.
You got to stick up for yourself.
But also she has a job too, which is she's probably so gifted sartorially that when you say, I don't know if it's for me, she'll go, you don't even know what's for you. I know. Because you do that with house stuff sometimes. Like, trust me, this is good. So both people have to bend. And this is the secret of all relationships, is that everybody has to bend a little bit. You have to bend towards standing up for yourself and saying that's not exactly me and getting over your insecurity about her being so much better than you at this. And she has to bend towards not assuming what she picks for you. Yes.
Oh my God, Hoffman just called. They said you don't need to take the course. They said that's basically the whole week. Is that?
Yes.
Oh my God, jealous.
Yes.
Jealous.
Yeah, I think you have to stick up for yourself a little bit more. I know you worship her, but
I love that there's like a psychic aspect to the way you guys talk to callers, where it's like, and I
Oh, me
know,
too.
she wears those amazing two-piece suits with and then she's always golfing.
It's funny that Sam, Sabrina, and I are all in this situation. This is interesting.
I think it's two
triangulation.
halves make a
Really
whole.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's the yin and the yang.
I mean, listen, someone told me a
Well, so,
long
okay.
time. Oh,
Go ahead, Sam.
Told me,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Natasha.
Oh my
No, you go,
gosh,
Sam.
Natasha, you better go.
someone told me a long time ago. I forgot.
You lost it. I'm so sorry.
I think they said take your turn. When it's your turn to talk, just really don't stop talking, or someone else will.
I'm sorry. It'll come to me.
All right, Sam. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to just ask about. So there's also these moments where I will, like, in those moments where I have picked up a shirt or like a pair of shorts or something, and then like the first time that I show up in it, it's like I can watch her face sort of melting, like where did those come from?
What
an
ugly shirt face.
There have been moments where I've wanted to say like, oh, I've just had that for a long time. It was buried in my closet.
Oh, you want to
But
lie
I
about
think
the
I have
origin
to-
story of the shirt.
You just need a new wardrobe, honey.
Yeah.
I think that if the simple sort of question is, I don't have the same instincts as she does, but I also want to be able to express myself and wear the things that I want to wear. It seems like that's just like a bit of like a massaging within your relationship, is the communication around the moments where you're wearing something where she's like, that's not what I would choose.
Very smart.
I just had a
Sabrina.
brain good. I just had a brain good.
That sounds more like an aneurysm.
I just had an aneurysm. What if next time you get the inclination to buy something for yourself, rather than buy it, take a picture of it with your phone.
Like a little cuck.
Send it to her like a little bitch. Tuck your cock between your legs and send her a picture of it saying, what do you think of this? And then she
then
can
say-
sign off on it.
Yeah. And then you say, thank you, mommy.
Yeah, can I have do I have permission to
Because
buy
that's
this?
how it makes you feel.
But you must kind of like that.
What?
You. Here's the thing. Did you ever have a apartment that was really nice before you met Shauna?
No.
Of course not. Did you ever have a house that was really nice?
You've been to my house. It was very nice.
No, before you met
Yeah,
me.
it was awesome.
No, it wasn't, Moshe.
A lot of ladies liked it.
It was not
no,
nice.
it wasn't.
It was not nice.
It wasn't.
So my point is, you get to be a part of our glory.
No, that's
Yes.
actually what I'm.
Because we live in beauty,
That's-
and now we're like, you get to rise up and join us.
And then off of that, with what we're talking about in the mid zone or of the energy that when it feels like someone's better at something. When you started out, you said, I'm very academic. If you know more about a topic, you also know not to like completely derail whatever she's saying because you're like, well, I actually studied this.
Right.
It's like, it's that negotiation where it's like, of course I will defer to you if we're talking about the thing that you are academically strong with, but I'm not going to make you feel like a piece of shit.
That's
if you.
Exactly. That's one of the great gifts of having a partner that is gifted in a way, is that you can, when I send you a shirt or a piece of household goods, I know I'm not getting some random person's opinion. I'm getting a master's opinion. I go, do you like this shirt? And if you say, I don't like it, it doesn't mean I don't like it. It means like, well, I really respect what Natasha's aesthetic sense. So I'm getting really good feedback here. You the same with Shauna?
Yeah, and I don't want to act like I haven't like come home from the store and been like, check it out.
Oh, me
and she's
too.
been like, absolutely not. And I'm like, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
You're just bitch.
I've definitely had that experience
I
too.
try to tell Moshe sometimes if I really think something's unflattering,
Yeah.
and then he gets mad at me.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm like, you have this fresh new relationship. I'm like, take this advice from just an old husk.
Yeah. Barely there.
Just start tapering off your desire to prove you know something.
Yeah, that's real. She's better.
Yeah.
Send her the pic. Say, what do you
Yeah.
think? And if she thumbs it up, then you buy it.
Yeah, and if you could just, and then literally, as long as, you know, she doesn't have to hit winners all the time. You could be like, that's not the one for me. And as long as she's cool with that, then you have a lineup of clothes that are better than what you had before.
Boom. Bang. Bong.
But, you know, I think this is sort of like a great analogy for every relationship is like, we all are making decisions together. And as we strengthen our relationship, then we kind of become like one showrunner of a show. And you sort of have the instincts of like, okay, well, I know that that's something that Shauna would pick. And this is something that's more my lane. And we have kind of like this, like you said, the hidden language. And where it gets murky is that we still want to have says on things that aren't our lane sometimes, and having another system of language and understanding and empathy for when it really means something to you.
Yeah.
Like you're decorating the living room, but something really means something. He really wants this beanbag chair. And you're like, well, it's not going to go in the fucking living room that I just designed, but maybe we'll put that beanbag chair in
His office.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and you kind of like wiggle around and kind of find room for everyone to feel not like a little bitch.
No, it's true. It's the surfboard in our living room. I was like, I want a decorative surfboard, and we worked
that's
around
hard.
that. It's dope.
Is it?
Yeah, it's dope. Of course
I'm
it
living
is.
with it.
Do you dislike it? Be honest.
Wow, that's big.
A surfboard.
I mean, that you just walked up to Jeff Bezos and spat in his face. Wow.
All right, Sam. We hope we've helped.
It's like the
Amazing.
surfboard. And
No, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're beautiful. No matter what your partner tells
you're
you.
beautiful. And I love that you know
But-
the word sartorially.
But I do think it's interesting too what Moshe's saying, or what Sabrina's saying too, about
Thank
like,
you.
do you have to pick who's in charge? Like if Moshe were just in charge of the cooking, I would have no ego about it. I would love that. That would be awesome. I would never have to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't want that at all, but I guess it's like finding
Sounded like you did want it in the line read. I'd love it.
No, I mean, I don't need to show myself as a
As
cook,
the cook,
in
yes.
any type of ego or need or emotional need or need of feeling like I'm home. Like
it's a
I would
little
just love it.
different with
Or
your
if you
house.
took over all the
It's a- it's
driving,
incre-
you could be in charge of that.
No, you're not. We're not talking about
Taking the
divvying up-
trash out. You could take the trash out every week.
We're not. That could be your world.
That could be you.
I'll never second guess how you take the trash out.
Counting all the receipts for the taxes.
And then, by the way,
You
she
love numbers.
she has taken second guess my ability to take out the trash. But Natasha,
don't do
there's a
that.
big difference, which is that it's my house.
You love numbers.
It's the way he dresses. We have to have a say.
Our house, Moshe. Hoffman.
No, it's our house. Of course it's our house, but what I'm saying gets lost is that it's also mine.
It's actually mine.
All right, well.
All right. Well, listen.
Sam?
Yeah, just try to stick up for yourself
Yeah.
as much as you can and defer to her as much as you can.
I think it's
You know, there should be an app where you also, like, when it gets messy of, like, she's putting me in this shirt I don't like, or, like, this is my house. I want to put this there. The surfboard belongs. You should have an app where you anonymously post.
No, there is an app.
What is it?
It's called Chat GPT.
No, but
you
to
guys
people.
are obsessed.
To people. You post it to people. And it's it's like a board of people. It's like you're like 8 trusted people and everyone votes on these things.
Chat is better because Chat has no dog in the fight. Chat will tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Even
chat
though,
has no pulse though, and with style you kind of need a pulse.
oh, is this cool or not? You're saying?
yeah, is this is
Oh,
this?
chat
Okay.
is not cool.
Yeah, is this
Can
like
we just
like
admit
she puts
that
a shirt
Chat's
on
not
him.
cool.
Not
Chat's
cool.
not cool.
He
They
puts
don't
a shirt on that he's like, I think it's cool, but
They're kind of
you know.
prude. He's
No,
kind of
that's
a prude.
real.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
real. Like, is this a dope shirt? You want humans?
So now I've invented Chat PPP and also vote
my fit.
vote my fit.
Vote my fit. All right,
my
Sam.
fit.
I think we'll actually let you go now.
Okay, bye, Sam.
We love you.
He was
Thanks.
cute. I love how much he like. That's important too, to appreciate it.
Yeah, and was it just me or was he kind of attracted to me?
Oh yeah, he was definitely.
was
There was tension.
staring at
There was
me.
crazy tension. It was weird.
I'm like, it's not gonna last with that woman if you start looking
Yeah,
at
it
others
was
the way you're
definitely
looking
weird.
at me. I'm like,
well, what do we
should
got?
do now,
We
Moshe?
can do another call.
I'd love calls.
Do you have another call? Yeah, we got another call.
I can't believe people love to call in.
People
Call
want
her
to
on
talk
the
to
line.
you, honey.
Call her on the line.
Summer's over, which means you get back to your routine. And there's something nice about that. Something nice about getting back to business. But then you look around your house and you realize, wait a minute, my routine is trash. I don't like my living space. And I want to make things look better. Well, that's when you go to Wayfair. At Wayfair, you can get stuff that looks cool, matches your style, and won't break the bank. They've got bedding. They've got kids' rooms. They got decor. They got storage. They got kitchen essentials. They got stuff to work from home if you're getting that Zoom life on. They've got living room furniture so that you can refresh that stuff. Wayfair's got everything. And it will not make you go broke. There's something for every style and every home. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals. They've got free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. So find all your must-haves, from furniture to decor to appliances and more. Go to wayfair.com. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home.
Hey honeymooners, it's easy to feel lost today. And one thing that always helps me, amazing mentors. Mentors are the secret. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right because I never had one. I think it's like mentor, but mentor, same thing. You know, people who have information and secrets and tricks and wisdom about art and culture and things you can learn to do. There's nothing like gaining a fresh perspective from experts who've seen it all and have the wisdom to prove it. Like Kelly Wursler, David Sedaris, Amy Poehler, Martha Stewart. No offense, but these people know things that you don't know, and they want to pass on their wisdom. I can't even believe this exists. This is like my dream. I love it. You don't have to leave your house. You can use on 2 different devices. It is just awesome. I will go for a walk and just have Judd Apatow teach me about comedy writing. What the hell? What world is this? With Masterclass, you can learn from the best to become your best. With plans starting as little as $10 a month, billed annually, you get unlimited access to over 200 classes taught by the world's best business leaders, writers, chefs, and more. With Masterclass, you get thousands of bite-sized lessons across 13 categories that can fit into even the busiest of schedules. Right now, our listeners get an additional 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com/honeymoon. That's 15% off at masterclass.com/honeymoon. Masterclass.com/honeymoon.
What do we got? Sarah in Seattle.
Something tells me this is going to be abroad.
That's a great point.
When I dropped
Sarah
off at
is a
camp,
total broad
the
name.
woman goes, "Hey, Toots."
I love toots.
I was like,
I don't think you can say toots to kids and it flies with everyone.
Sarah,
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Toots. How you doing? Did it
Oh,
work?
no.
It didn't work?
Oh,
I
hey,
don't
what's
think
up, guys?
Sorry, was that
What
wrong?
do you think about toots is just, hey, toots,
Hey,
from
Toots.
anyone.
No, I liked it.
Hey, Toots.
I like toots
I
between
like-
friends, but if I roll up to camp with my daughter and toots for a daughter, toots kind of feels like, let's say it, tits.
Tits. Hey, Tits.
You're like, what's
you
up,
wouldn't like
titties?
you wouldn't like that as much. There's a great
Tits.
But it's coming from a woman,
There's
like
a-
an older woman.
This is Trump's America.
yeah. There's a great tale from my past when I was in the midst of my deepest identity crisis. I mean, I really,
Oter.
I truly did not think that I was a white person. I mean, I didn't literally think that, but everything suggested I didn't think that. And I was out to eat at a cafe called Biff's Cafe in Oakland, California, and the waitress came up, and she was an African-American woman, and she put a cup of coffee down. I was with my brother, my older brother, who never had an identity crisis. And she put the coffee down and go, "Thank you, baby." And my brother looked at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And it was a searing moment of my head popping up from my ass. "Thank you, baby."
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby.
Well, even the way you started that sentence,
it all
I'm
made you
there are a
uncomfortable?
lot of characters in Moshe Kasher.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of, like, the way you started that, I was like, oh my God, this is a man who's written books. And then when you said, "Thank you, baby," I'm like, oh, you're probably... He's
lived many lives.
Yeah. What's that?
I've been many fools in my life.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's the term. Toots. How can we help?
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby. The look on my brother. You ever have those moments?
You ready?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Well, you got to hear a great story. Thank you, baby.
Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
We'll let the app decide
I
if
want to
it's...
keep hearing the story.
Sorry, go ahead, baby. What you got? Go ahead, baby.
What's going on?
So there are a lot of layers to this, but I would say if I'm going to throw out a title headline, the question would be, should I fuck my friend? And then subtitle would be, I haven't had sex in over 4 years.
Yes,
Whoa.
the answer is
Crush
yes.
on him.
Yeah.
So I really feel like I want to have sex.
Yeah.
And if I have sex, all the pressure that is built up from every passing year can be gone, and I don't want to keep feeling like I'm an aging, sexless woman.
I say fuck him, baby.
Fucking baby. Fucking baby.
What's the downside of fucking him?
I don't like, maybe it would like ruin our friendship potentially, or because I'm like old fashioned, so I don't want to make first moves. But I don't know if he'll make a first, like there is sexual tension, I can tell. And it's like in other little things like looks and hugs and little kindness things, like unless I'm delusional.
Don't you think it'll turn into something else though? Like, what if you guys started dating? Do you already
I don't
know?
want to date him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's
I
the
just
big
wanna
headline.
Fuck him.
Got it. Why don't you want to date him?
Well, he's a lot younger than me.
But a lot younger, that's someone to take care of you.
It's okay. But like, also, I think he has a lot of insecurities and things to work through still. And so like, as a partner, I don't see like that going anywhere for me.
But you're pretty
Got
rock
it.
solid with insecurities, but you haven't had sex in 4 years.
Yep, exactly.
I'm curious. And you don't have to if it's weird to talk about. But why has it been so long? If it's something that you're comfortable talking about, why has it been so long?
No, I'm comfortable. I got out of a 4-year relationship like 4 years ago, and I just wasn't ready. And then, like, as time kind of went on, I was like, still had to work on my mental and emotional. I had like a lot of body image issues, so I didn't feel like I'd be ready to find somebody. I also like am so old school. I don't want to do dating apps, and so like finding somebody in the natural world, like organically, is not as easy as it seems. Especially having like a small group of friends, and like I'm sober, so also finding a sober person kind of like limits me a little bit more.
What if he knew that you guys could fuck and you wouldn't want to date him, and like maybe it would be nice to ask him?
No man would go for that. No man wants that. No man wants you're talking about a no strings sexual relationship? We're out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Like it might be good to let him know that. I don't know. Just a thought.
There's something inside of me again, like I don't want to make first moves. I'm hoping like through osmosis he can feel it, but also I think maybe I'm delusional. Maybe he doesn't like me. He just sees me as this old motherly friend figure, and it would like turn him off, and he'd be grossed out and just be like, and then we'd never hang out as friends again.
No, I'm gonna turn him off.
I have one bigger feeling to say to you, which is I think you're a beautiful person. You seem quite confident, and I think that it might be time after 4 years, whether it's about this guy or not, to start letting that confidence bleed into this other part of your body this other part of your life that is to do with your body, which is just feeling like there doesn't need to be this perfect scenario for you to open yourself up to this thing, unless it's like against your religion or your morals or whatever. It seems like it actually would be good for you to play the game of sex and relationships a little bit looser, which will lead to a more perfect fit for you, because you're not gonna find perfect with zero practice and just kind of like only aiming at targets that feel perfect. And it's true, I know from having sober friends that like it is limiting, because the places that you usually go and the things that you do to get loose and meet aren't there. So I think maybe one part of opening up is opening up to apps, to meet people that do have more common. Yeah, because it's like, and don't see the people on the apps as like app people unless they treat you like app people. It feels like that's like the real bummer about apps, is like everybody just degrades each other and swipes on each other like they're AI bots and not humans. But I've known people that have had a lot of success with the apps.
And met
because it
their
feels like regardless
husbands
of
and
whether
wives.
you fuck this friend, it's not really someone that you see a connection with. And 4 years ago, you ended something with someone you did have a connection with. And so I just love, I think relationships are good, and having you more in like in a looser space where it's not so precious would be positive. And
So-
then having that attitude towards fucking him is also, you know,
Part of
parceled
that.
into this mentality that like, yeah, we fuck, and like hopefully we keep the friendship. If he's a great friend, then you keep the friendship, you know?
Well, not always. Natasha, you were going to say something. Sorry.
Well,
I want to push back on that idea.
I like
though.
what Sabrina's saying. Like, it's time to just tell yourself you're ready and open for love and relationships.
Yeah.
And it's not time to pinpoint it and just, I guess I'll fuck my friend. It's more of like what she's saying. It's a state of mind. And to get into that state of mind, or what were you saying? You were saying like a
Well,
flow.
I think that that's like a great addition, because if you were more open and had more options, then it wouldn't really matter whether this sexual relationship worked out and became this like portal into like, finally I'm having sex again.
My sexuality is awakened, and it's
it
only
wouldn't matter
through this door.
whether he says, I actually don't see you that way, or, oh yeah, let's do it, or I want a relationship, which would then be a no for you. It wouldn't really that wouldn't be the question. The deeper question is like, maybe I'm starting to feel hungry hippo.
Yeah, hungry hippo.
Which is a callback to earlier, which is
Horny.
Horny.
Malin Ackerman.
Malin Ackerman.
Well, I agree with I think what we're all saying is we're hearing in your framing of this like a lot of declarations. Okay, I was this, and then I had to do this, and then this person could be the way that I could no longer.
I don't do the apps.
I won't do the apps, and if I don't fuck this guy, then I'm going to turn into this.
I won't ask anyone out.
I don't necessarily. I'm old school, so I can't ask a person out. I can't. So there's a lot of like declarations of like, you're in control of what your sex and sexuality will be. I don't necessarily think that ergo you need to open yourself up for love and relationships if you're not ready. Some people don't want that. Some people just want a physical relationship. I think that's a legit thing to want or not want, depending on who you are and where you're at. And I think the one thing I really wanted to push back on is, I do think there's a risk of losing your friend when you sexualize a friendship. There's always a risk of losing a friend when you sexualize.
It didn't happen with us.
That's true, Sabrina. We're closer
And the
than ever.
sex was awful.
But it is true. Like,
Just kept saying, thank you, baby.
the whole time.
The whole time.
Deep eye contact.
"Do
Thank you, baby. Thank you,
something."
baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, sure. Yes. I'm giving.
Hoffman.
Hoffman.
But I think like it's true. Like if you turn a friend into a fuck buddy, it could be awesome, and you guys stay the exact same kind of friend, and then you've just sexualized your relationship. Or things could get awkward. He could catch feelings. You could catch feelings. No one could catch feelings. It could get weird. You could no longer want to be around. There's always a risk, but there's risk in every social interaction. There's risk with asking somebody out. There's risk with going on the apps. There's a risk of everything. And if you live in a way where you're in control, you are trying to mitigate risk. I think you're trying to say, I won't risk anything. I will be in control. This person could be my fuck buddy, and then I'll be over here, and I will no longer be. You need to start taking risks. I think that's sort of what everybody's saying. It's like you're 4 years sober. It's time to take some leaps, whether they're horny leaps or whether they're loving leaps. Take some leaps.
Ideological leaps. Like, you know what? I'm open now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Criminal leaps.
Yep.
Rob a bank.
my question then kind of further is okay, so I mean, specifically on losing the friendship, if things get weird or whatever it is, like, so I do have a huge crush on him though, and like I fantasize and have dreams and stuff like that. So if I don't want to cross that barrier, then how do I deal with just this crush anyway?
You do want to cross the barrier.
You want to cross the barrier.
It's obvious. You want to cross the barrier.
But if
you could
shouldn't,
start
because it could ruin things as friends.
Why?
I have a perfect idea. You tell him you're going to start having sex with people now. You've decided or I don't know, and start going out on dates.
Good.
And say, you know what? I'm just going to get on the apps because I really want to have sex with someone. I think I'm ready.
I don't want a relationship, but I do want to fuck.
And if he's like, oh, that would be so great for you. I love that for you. We got to find you someone to fuck, then maybe you'll have some more information too. And you have to get on the apps, and you have to go on some dates, and you have to see how he responds to you going on those dates.
You're saying, or ideally he'll go, well, I'll fuck you. That's the idea.
She's got a huge crush on him. She's dreaming about him.
Why can't you just tell him I've been dreaming about you
Don't do
sexually?
that.
Why?
Don't do that.
Who cares?
No, because that's where you're not protecting the friendship.
Who cares? Friendships. How close are you with this guy? Come on now. This is one of your best friends?
We're not. No, we just started hanging out. Like I met him 3 years ago. We were kind of friends, and then he dated somebody for a year, and then he's back for the last couple of months. We reconnected, and I don't know, we hang out like.
Did the girl he dated have tattoos?
Oh, that's a good question.
Did his ex have tattoos?
Did she have tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes more like those types of girls.
Like how you are.
Yeah. No, tatted. So then, yeah, you're his type.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not one of your close friends.
I think you've got these two options are great. One, like, if you want to do like the most risk averse, then you go like, I'm going to start fucking people, and I join this app, and then also go wink.
Yeah.
Or you go, I'd be down to have sex. I don't know about you, but I'm into you.
And he goes, no, I'm not into you like that. You go, oh, that's embarrassing. Next. I mean, like, what's the big deal?
That's the part I don't like.
Who cares? It's like then.
Well, that's the part where she's like little baby bird going back into the pond. And it's
Before
like
I do, here's the thing. I would do what Moshe's saying.
No, you wouldn't.
After he I was putting signs out and I was getting a lot of feedback.
She said that she's feeling tension.
She's feeling it.
Okay.
I'm curious. What's the?
You've touched him and laughed, and he hasn't tried to kiss you.
That's like the recipe.
I mean, and we give like
Yeah.
biggest hugs and just the smiles, and then like yeah.
Next time you're doing a big hug, kiss his neck like this, like.
No, don't do.
No, and then if he then starts to kiss you, then keep kissing him. If he goes, did you just kiss my neck? Go, no, psycho.
Well, yeah, you're crazy.
Get out of here. I have a date with an app.
Baby.
right.
Wait, I'm curious. What's the fantasy? Like when you think about it, because you keep saying like you don't want to say to him, "I'd like to just bone." Are you
just
down?
trying to get bricked.
No, I'm starting to get bricked up. No, I don't mean what's your sexual fantasy. I mean what's your mind's eye tell you how this would happen without you saying, "Hey, do you want to have a casual sexual relationship?"
Well, we would just be hanging out, having an intense conversation like we do, and then I don't know, we'd be hugging on the way out, and he'd throw me against the door and then just start making out, and then we would have sex.
Uh-huh. So
but it would be him throwing me like.
Got it.
Yes.
I'm just like, why not talk a little bit more about your own sexual awakening in your friendship and see what he says and see how he responds to that.
Natasha might be onto something. You might say
Before you're like, I need to have a talk with you. I want to come on to you. Is that okay? No. Okay, well, whatever. Next. I'm not going to do that.
No, you're not. But I loved it when a woman would be like, would you want to just like fuck sometime? I'd be like, yeah, that sounds great.
I got a good idea. Next time he's over, you're having an intense conversation. You go, $50 says you can't throw me against that wall. And fuck me. $50. Not good.
That would be
That's
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really
But then
good.
you need $50.
Oh, yeah. That's hard.
I'll tell you what. In my mind, like the more hot thing is the girl saying $50 says you can't throw me against the wall and fuck me. It's not the girl going. No? Okay. Nice to see you.
Maybe I'd be good with boys.
Yeah, you would be.
You would. You could get it.
It would
I just-
all
Sure.
be
Natasha-
dares.
You'd have so many offers for marriage.
What
$60 says you can't eat my pussy right now.
What I'm saying is there's a space between being demure and never saying what you want and saying clinically, I would like to fuck you. If you would be interested in fucking me, I am interested in such a relationship. There's a thing.
Oh, AI. I bet AI could help you with that.
We could ask AI. But no.
Look, demure is hot, though.
Demure can be hot, but so is aggressive. Aggressive is hot too. Like saying like, man, but I'm coming to your side. If you say to this guy the next time you hang out, it's been 4 years since I've had sex.
Don't say that.
Why?
That's not, I don't want.
Because then he'll say, I will.
No,
because
I've already said that.
Oh, you said that. Okay,
You go,
we'll say
it's
that.
been 4 fucking years since I've had sex, and I want a casual sexual relationship with somebody. And if he doesn't go, hey, what about me? Hey.
What do you think he gets from your relationship mostly? He's a younger guy. He's like 10 years younger than you or something.
He's 7 years younger.
Okay, that's not that bad.
He already wants to fuck you. He currently wants to fuck you. This is true. I know.
Moshe.
This
It's
character.
true.
This fucking guy straight out of the schizophrenic
But
playbook.
it's true.
He
It's
already
true.
wants to fuck you. Thank you, baby.
They've been buddies for 2 months.
Not 2 months, 3 years.
No, he left
Well, no,
for 3
we knew
years.
each other and we were friends for like a year.
Can we just have her
It's
answer
been
that
a year
question,
off.
though? What does he get out of the relationship?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a good listener. I listen, just good conversation. A lot of just like kindness on my end. And just, I don't know. I mean,
I
we
hate.
just like hanging out and talking to each other.
Send him this episode.
Yeah, I hate to be gender reductive, but like this guy already wants her. This is obvious to me.
Have you ever met a woman you
God.
didn't want to fuck, Moshe?
Men are so bad. Like the way that this is.
I'm just
Like
saying.
that's what he gets. Just your fucking humanhood.
I'm saying that you know somebody for a year. They leave for 3 years. They come back in, and for the last 2 months, you've been hanging out all the time, having these deep conversations with longing looks and smiles. This is not a
Then
friendship.
why doesn't he come on to her?
He does. Everybody's scared. Everybody's too scared. He's
Can
like,
you-
oh, it's been 4 years.
Choose one of the paths and then tell us how it goes because I'm
Yeah.
very interested.
I'm curious too.
We're invested.
And do you
there's
think
so
it's going to
many
be
things
50
to
bucks?
think
Do
about.
$50. Do $50.
Yeah, do the 50.
I'll
What-
give you the $50.
Okay,
But then, what does she say when he's like, I'm good?
Then you go, I was joking, loser. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
It would.
Oh, yeah. I was joking,
yeah.
loser. That is good.
Have you ever been rejected before?
No, because I always am very strategic on who I like. Sometimes I've come on to people, but like, I don't know. I'm strategic in how I
Yes.
like flirt and like, so.
Well, let me tell you, I've been
never-
rejected sexually many times, and it's fine. You're not fragile. You go, oh, okay, you're not interested. Oh, that's embarrassing. Bye.
Another day in my marriage. What do you have for dinner?
It happened last night. It's not that big of a deal to get rejected.
All right. Well, listen.
No, I
think
also, yeah.
you just got to go for it,
You gotta
honey.
go for it.
You got to go for
You gotta
it.
go for it and be a little more loose about, that doesn't mean fuck everyone, but just be a little more, I think the track record is precious to you and you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet with egg whites.
With egg whites. Not with egg whites, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be bad with a casual sexual. If it's egg white season, you're going to want to wait.
I love babies.
You want to have a child with this guy? That'd be cool, right?
Oh, you should have a child with this.
Yeah,
I've
that's our
already
advice.
sworn off children.
No,
so no.
that's our advice. You have a child with him.
Have a kid.
Yeah, have a kid with him.
You
We
need
think-
to have a
yeah,
kid.
for sure.
Your life has to look like mine. So I can relate.
All right. Well, good luck. Let us know what happens.
All right, thank you guys so
Bye,
much.
Sarah.
Bye.
I wonder what she's gonna do.
She is going to be supporting him in about 4 years.
I mean,
4 years, 4 months.
I really think, what is the fear of being rejected? It's like not that big of a deal.
I think some people really don't.
I don't like
I don't like
rejection.
rejection.
I don't like it either, but what's the big deal about going through something you don't like? There are things out there that you don't like, and they suck, and then you move on.
Well, you're good at it, and some people like to hold on to their track record of never being rejected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To what though? What does it do? What did it do for you?
Well, for me, not being rejected
Yeah.
ever has made me a better person and kind of feel better about myself. Like I don't wake up thinking I'm gonna die.
Mm.
And I think that you also think that any kind of notch makes you unworthy.
What do you mean?
like you're perfect.
Yeah, somebody like, yes, exactly.
But that's a false belief that you have to interrogate. And one of the main ways to interrogate it is by experiencing the rejection and saying, I'm still worthy.
I'm actually hearing from Hoffman. They say cease and desist. You're giving it all away for free and they don't like it. They're scary, actually.
Wow, that was a strongly worded call.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. It was cease to exist.
Cease to exist, says Hoffman. That would be crazy if at the end of the Hoffman weekend they came, they grabbed your hands, they go, Sabrina, it's time for you to cease to exist. There's nothing for you here on Earth.
I come back to LA and I'm like, they are good.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we really helped those people.
I hope so.
Sabrina, I said this to
Sabrina,
Chelsea,
you.
but actually you have great advice too. I was saying Chelsea. Well, I was going to
Who's
say.
come on this show and not gotten that compliment from you?
Oh, definitely we've had
No,
those
I was
people.
saying the
Oh,
person
really?
I call, if the person I call, if there's like a really serious thing going on in my life.
Oh, you
I
mean
thought it was
interpersonally.
Chelsea, yes. But it would also be you because you have great advice and you really do you have a very good, you can reduce things but with a positive spin.
I love you so much. I find you to be such a great friend and a generous person.
Thank
and
you.
Moshe, I hope you find the right medication. We're just hoping for you. With the meds.
Even though you insulted me just now,
I love you. I love you.
I just had a revelation about you, Natasha.
Yeah.
The people
Okay.
that you surround yourself with, that you
Are
call your
felons.
closest friends, people like Chelsea and Sabrina and your other friends too, are all people who have like a great
Who agree with me when I complain about
no,
you.
well, it could be.
Not
but they're all
always.
people that give really good, wise feedback and have a really deep well of compassion and intelligence to be able to give you. You surround yourself by people that can guide you, and Sabrina, that is you.
Now, how do we monetize it?
Yeah, content.
Oh, we're doing it right now.
We are doing it now, but not anymore. We're not doing it now.